Hello my dear friends, welcome back to my channel.
Some people have bolder personalities and thrive off of big groups and social settings, whereas others might need more solo time to unwind or tend to get overwhelmed in a crowded room. You might know which category you fall into, whether you're more extroverted, introverted, or maybe even ambiverted, but in case you don't, you can get a hint by looking into the stars. The Zodiac can predict how certain signs will behave. Number 1. Aquarius. Quite easily the most introverted zodiac sign out there, Aquarius finds everyone they talk to below their IQ level, and since they cannot tolerate small talk and boring conversations, they actively avoid people like the plague. Aquarians also suffer from a god complex and thus find themselves to be the most interesting. They can spend hours holed up in their rooms or small cafes reading books, listening to music, watching web series, and expanding their vast knowledge of the world. An Aquarius has very few friends and only forge relationships with people who can handle their dark humor and quick wit. The Aquarius male is traditionally to be more among the introvert zodiac signs in comparison to Aquarius female. Number 2. Pisces. A dreamer through and through, a Pisces has a penchant to reside in their own little bubble. Their heads are constantly brimming with creative ideas and fantastical stories. The zodiac often finds themselves completely spacing out of conversations simply because things are so much more colorful and interesting inside their head. Since they spend so much time with themselves, Pisces invariably finds a spot on the zodiac signs that are introvert list. But just because they are a little in over their head doesn't mean they don't have friends. There can be no better and entertaining friend than a Pisces if you can keep up with their vivid imagination. Sounds interesting, right? Number 3. Scorpio. Scorpios are really very intense by nature and thus find it difficult to find people who can match up to their fiery personalities. And if you do not enjoy bold and brazen people, chances are you won't get along with a Scorpio either. Unable to adapt and adjust, Scorpios choose to spend time with themselves or only with a close circle of friends. Scorpios also enjoy mystery and believe that their introverted nature will convince people that they are hard to get, and that is something Scorpios can't get enough of. The star sign also has major trust issues, so they actively avoid bringing new people into their lives. Thus, Scorpio definitely ranks high on the zodiac signs who are introvert list. Number 4. Taurus. The zodiac sign has mastered the ability to seem like an extrovert, but in reality, they are very much introverted in nature. What makes the Taurus an introvert isn't its inability to socialize. In fact, Taurians like to party, go to fun events, and travel. But the star sign is usually very headstrong and has strong opinions on everything. So when people disagree with them, they quickly remove themselves from the situation. This is what makes it so hard for a Taurus to make friends. In a nutshell, Taurians have set their standards high when it comes to making friends. They are never likely to fall for your looks but rather your personality. Thus, when they don't have one who matches their vibe, they tend to spend time with themselves or someone who they really love. Aka, really they are the right kind of introverts. Number 5. Cancer. Although not as much of an introvert as the other signs on the list, the Cancer still likes their own space. The star sign does like to socialize and meet new people, but they wouldn't really make permanent friends out of them. Why? Honestly, it takes a lot of time for the Cancer to really trust someone. Their introverted nature is also a defense mechanism to protect their heart from one who is trying too much to be in their life. They choose to keep people at a safe distance lest they get burnt. In any given situation, you will find a Cancer listening and more than they are contributing to the discussion. Well, that's truly an art that also places them among the introvert zodiac signs.